love Michael Jackson. He's a great, American singer. He brought like two different people together. You know, he's the first great African-American singer, and he will always be loved and remembered.
What can you say about the man? You know what I mean? Multi-millionaire, kiddie fiddler. Basically, he paid his way out of it, and okay, he's in the charts all over again, and it's just absolutely driving everybody nuts now. You know, the big festival, the goddamn awful array of people who saying what a nice man he was when the papers were slagging him off a few years ago, and now they're happily putting him straight back in the limelight. That's all a farce, absolute crap.
Michael Jackson was a hero to me. Basically, I used to dress up like him when I was 6 years old, and basically I used to do all these dances, but basically I couldn't do it now.
Definitely greatest pop musicians of our time. He wrote really catchy riffs and put together a lot of great songs. Lots of people like it, and they thought it may change a lot of people. I think they feel a lot when they listen to his music. So, I mean, that says something. Whether or not I personally like that type of music isn't really important.
It's just a shame that the last decade has seen a number of incidents, whether they're true or false or whatever happened. It's just a shame that some people have claimed certain incidents. But apart from that, he has been misrepresented. But apart from that, I think Michael Jackson is an inspiration to us all, from the age of 5 to the age of 50.
I've only heard him once on a CD, and I thought he was horrendous. First of all, his voice is so horribly high-pitched, it sounds far more like a female.
There was the other side, the dark side, that nobody really knows because there's no evidence. So if there's no evidence, then maybe we shouldn't judge.
So they didn't make this much fuss when Joe Strummer of The Clash died. They didn't make much fuss when other people have died. You know, he's just another human being who made lots of money and couldn't give a fuck about anyone. So I'm exactly the same about him, to be frankly honest, as everybody else in the whole of London. We're sick and tired of it. We've got our soldiers dying in Iraq. You know, you're having famine in the world. They just couldn't give a shit. It's all about money-making, profit bollocks, to be honest, as far as I'm concerned. So what more can you say? The man was a myth, he's an arsehole, and I'm happy that another paedophile is dead.
Oh. Genius. He was a genius.
A king died.
Is that noise? That noise is idiot. Right, down. Right, just lock you in as well now. This is the London Bridge experience. Bye-bye. She survived.
It's very sad for me because I'm entertainment as well. I try to make people's life very happy, and the feeling is like someone from my family just passed away, unfortunately, and you know we won't have Michael singing to us anymore. But you know, maybe new Michael Jacksons and new stars will born from now on.
I don't know him to judge him, so yeah. But just R.I.P.
Whatever. He died. He's just a guy that died. Poor guy, and poor family.
Yeah, where people think of him is really up to them. But now that he's died, a lot of people coming out of the woodwork and just like, oh, I love him, or they hate him. So it's a bit of a weird situation.
I picked up some customers when he was here, and he announced the O2 concert. I picked up some customers and took them to the Lanesborough Hotel in Hyde Park. That's where he was staying, and they were going mad for him. They were camping outside.
It's not a good time to ask me because I've just been ejected out of a club because I'm wobbling slightly. Michael Jackson. I think it's awful how he was accused of various things. I think he's a lovely man. And I can imagine, like today, I was going through the park and they were setting up a carnival. They were setting up a park, you know, with the dodgems and the things, and it was great. When you set up things like that, for children, it's for adults as well. And I can imagine how he would really love it. I can imagine how anyone would just love it when you're setting up a theme park or a kind of what am I saying? Believes that a man can actually be genuine and enjoy the presence of kids. I don't think anything sinister has to go on.
Well, he was a cool guy, slightly wacky. I feel like people are mourning him much more than a man probably deserves, any man, because everyone dies essentially.
He was, what, 16? I was about 6.
I was not even thought of being conceived yet.
This is the 70s, and we used to watch the cartoons, and, you know, Michael Jackson was the only black guy on television anyway, so it's like, hey, there's 5 black guys on telly, let's watch them, and they were really great. Loved him.
I think that Michael Jackson was really controversial, but I think that he was the king of pop, and I think that it's a great loss. Teddy Diana. I think that it was a real loss, but he was definitely controversial.
Big real lugs.
Michael Jackson is okay, but I don't think he's fucking king or god or whatever. He's just another pop idol. I don't feel that he was pedophile. He was just lost guy with issues. A lot of he's got fucking personality disorder, some kind of, because of his childhood trauma. But I don't treat him like some kind of genius. He was just talented guy, pop idol like Justin Timberlake, whatever, and that's it really, you know. So I'm not mourning after his death.